I have to change the name. Hang on. Sorry, I have to change the name. Didn't prepare. Yes, update titles. Number 3. Maybe it should be called like episode 3. I'll go run attempt 2 episode 3. I don't know, something like that. And eventually I want to make a video out of all these. It'd be really good. Okay. So
Denver, I need to land.
Acknowledged. Your request to land is granted.
what was my plan? Let's see. Make sure the sound is good. Not too loud. Could be louder.
Get off. Thanks for your help.
Alright. That's fine. What was my plan? Why am I in a star tracker? So dumb. Okay. Let's go to No, let's go to Hudson, right? And see if we can fight Xeno in Hudson. It's very unlikely though. Very unlikely. Because trying to skip Bretonia? It's an interesting plan. Let's see if we can pull it off.
Trade lane disrupted.
Who are this? Bloodhounds? I'm not gonna kill them.
I picked my target. Closing in.
Dock.
I've made a lot of progress in my Freelancer clone as well. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of progress. Well, I don't know. I've made a lot of progress. I've made a lot of progress. Yeah. I suppose so. Just coming along.
Dock.
But it's going to be a while till I have anything usable. At the moment, I'm trying to work out
Trade lane disrupted.
how to extrapolate targeting. So you see this guy.
Picked my target.
See this cross right here, right? And how it's targeting. You know, it's kind of snapping in a lot of ways to this target reticle. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting.
Dock.
Target in range. Locking in on enemy.
I think what I'm gonna have to do is, in order to raycast and snap onto a targeting reticle, I'm gonna have to actually have a physical area in the game to shoot at. Of course, the AI won't need that. I only need it because I'm raycasting
Dock.
my mouse position onto the screen. This sort of stuff always makes you wonder how they did it back in the day. There's probably some super clever solutions for this stuff.
Buckle
it just impresses me so much when you try to dissect a game like this. It just makes you respect it even more. It's like when I tried to make Total War and completely failed because it turns out to be so much map, and this also is so much maps. It's really quite intimidating. So these are zoners. What sort of missions will be on
Please stand
Freeport?
by. We're full at the moment. You will be cleared to proceed when it's free.
Well, it's not a Freeport, but it is a zoner's base. Interesting. Just the one base here, isn't there? I'm planning to try and do missions here.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. You are now cleared to dock.
I don't like the fact that I'm in a star tracker. I must admit that. I can possibly make it work though. You know, I've got level 2 scorpions as well, which isn't the greatest situation. I maybe should have gone for a stun pulse.
Zoner's Gold 17-2. You are now cleared to dock.
I mean, scorpions are very good though. Scorpions are the best low level stuff, I'm pretty sure. Okay, there's no ships here. There's a lane hackers here.
Ah, something I can do for you? Have anything for me?
I do not know you. First time here?
Uh-huh.
Ah, well, I work for the lane hackers. We don't truly run this base, but we do have a relationship with those who do. ID?
The procedural.
I am sorry. Your reputation is unworthy.
The procedural conversations are so interesting. Wow, crazy. Oh, I'm not on friendly terms with the zoners. Interesting.
Hey, Freelancer. You want a drink? Maybe something to take the edge off?
I could. Better reputation with the lane hackers.
Verifying bogey. Engaging
This isn't gonna work. Let's skip. I'm just gonna try to skip to Shikoku and see what happens. Yeah. It might be possible. I don't know. Only level. No, I'm gonna have to go to Pretonia. There's no way I can skip. Maybe I should go to Hudson. Was there a better base in Hudson that I might have reputation with? I can't remember. If I could manage to do a mission in Shikoku, that'd be way more money. You know? We've got a rogue's wolf hand. Can I even do damage to them?
I've got one on me.
I can. That's good to know.
I hear something.
Okay. I can actually do damage to them. So I might be able to do a mission here in Shikoku.
What the hell? I just lost one of my men.
Let's ooh. I don't know where the trade lane is in this fog. There it is.
Homing in on bandit. Dock.
Make the music. Oh yeah. Let's turn the music up a little bit. What's this? Bounty Hunter's base. Fine. Fine.
Roger that. Your request to dock
I should be able to do...
Please
Well,
proceed
I
to
don't
docking
know, actually. My reputation with the bounty hunters isn't great.
convoy. Please identify yourself.
Can I even do a mission for them?
This is Spa and Cruise Blue 11. Submitting
I think I've done this all in the wrong order. I should have gone to Britonia.
main sequence.
There's no way. Let's see. Commit.
All right, you're gonna get one chance. Drop it. This is Naval Forces, Huggy 4 to Alliance, White 9-3. I'm commencing a scan on your cargo bay for contraband.
Who's trying to take money from me?
This is where we get off. Thanks for
Oh look, I could ruin my
Well,
reputation
you're clear. I didn't
with
find
bounty
anything.
hunters. Getting with the pirates. Ah.
Your request to dock is granted. Please have it your way. Gauge it well.
Why are there pirates out here?
Naval Forces, Matsu 10 and Bounty Hunters Blue 7-3. Mind if I take a peek in your hull? Didn't think so. Shield failed.
I can kill them. It is possible.
Shield restored. Incoming missile. Shield failed.
I have enemy target in my sights.
I love how their wings break up and everything. Crazy.
Shield restored.
I'm not going to be able to do that in my game. That's way too much, isn't it?
Incoming missile.
Oh wow, you got me with a mine. That's awesome. I love that. If enemy behind me, fire mine. Sort of thing. Sometimes they try to cruise away and then they cancel. Oh, he is cruising away. Oh,
Shield
damn,
failed.
that sucks. Oh, they are helping me out. This Kishira.
Shield restored.
There's a weird bug in Freelancer as well. If you go backwards, they can't. I don't know what's going on there. They can't keep up with you if you go backwards. Anyway, let's try to dock here. I can probably do a mission for the naval forces. I suppose we'll be the good guys for a while. Why not? I think I was obsessing a little bit too much about being a pirate. The only way I'm gonna get any money. Yeah, okay. Liberty Rogues, Blood Dragons, 10,000. Weapon platforms. And again, we'll look for a Overgain, eh? Oh, thanks for coming along, mate. I know it's not game dev, so I appreciate that. How you doing? Are you working on anything at the moment? How's your game going? So if I had the money, I would definitely get a catapult or slingshot. I mean, also I don't have the money. Maybe I can get the money. Don't think so. Ooh, I'd love this as well. There's a lot of upgrades to be getting. Let's see. There's probably better ways, better places I could sell this. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, fine. Let's do the mission. We'll try to do the mission.
Attention all ships. This is Battleship Yoko. We are
I went for the
all
assassinate
targeted.
mission in hopes that it would be relatively...
Naval Forces G10-10. Your target can be found at the mission waypoint.
I might be
Refer
able to
the nav
shoot
map for specific
in that.
instructions.
Stand by.
I can just kill the guy and then run away.
You're clear. I didn't find anything.
Let's see. I left my previous jam to focus on making a test game for my next jam in team. We talked about having a team last time. Like that game you made with the Art Deco style. That was with somebody else, wasn't it? Are you doing 2D or 3D? Mate, 3D is killing me at the moment. Rotation, direction local to rotation, basis Y, you know. Oh my god. 2D looking game in 3D. Okay. Interesting. Like Doom? Like Doom or something like that. Billboard sprites.
We read that your primary target's not there. Keep fighting until we can pick it up again. If you want the boss, you're going to have to come through me.
I hope I can actually hurt these guys. I can. Okay. With my level 2 Scorpion, I can hurt them, which is really nice. Glad there's only 2 of them. I love the way the wings get blown off. It's so much fun. Mate, do I have to do that for my game? Awesome. Wouldn't be impossible. Ooh. Goshen Nagahama is here. Where is he? The dynamic music as well. Do you hear it? Like.
I'm warning you. You'd better stop this.
I wish I had a cruise missile.
This is the Mission Commission. Do not let your target escape.
Well, I'm trying, mate. Secret. I don't know if it's a secret. I will show you in a minute after this mission if you want. I'm making a space game, yeah.
Warning, sensor efficiency reduced.
I'm making a Freelancer clone. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. It's a lot of maps, a lot of just... Oh my god. I don't have the... I complain about this a lot, don't I? I'm such a... What do you call it? Complainer. A negative Nancy.
Objective destroyed. Mission Commission out.
Okay. Yeah, I complain a lot about not knowing maths. And then never doing the work to learn anything, right? This is the problem with Godot is, you know, you have to do everything yourself. When you stream the development, ChatGPT can help with the math. Yeah. I have to admit, you know, I've I have been using AI to help. I didn't really... I have a choice, obviously, but most of the time it's useless. But every now and then it like does something good. But most of the time it comes out with garbage, and I have to do it myself. Do you know what I'm saying? The most useful thing is finding, you know, people who have done it before, and they put their project on GitHub and stuff. This is where the AI is getting all of its stuff anyway. It's getting it from... You can even recognize it sometimes. Like if you do, you ask it to do something, right? You watch the video, right? And you see the GitHub they posted for this tutorial. Let's say how to make whatever, like a rotating FPS controller, and then you will ask the AI for something like an FPS controller, and they will give you basically the same code. It's obviously the AI is just reading GitHub, or that they've used that obviously. So, yeah. It's difficult. Obviously, I hate AI for creative, anything creative. I haven't yet formalized why I hate AI for anything creative. I think maybe because it's soulless. And sort of icky and dirty. There's like an icky feeling. I just have an icky feeling about it. Anyway. This is normal as well, me complaining about AI. Here's my Freelancer claim. You can fly around. And, yeah. It's basically the same game. Nearly. It's nearly the same game. I mean, I've done my best. I've tried my best. The next thing I gotta try and conquer is the targeting. If I stand still, I can target something, right? But if I'm moving, it's almost impossible, right? I have to... yeah, it's basically impossible to actually target something if you're moving. So, I have to work that out. There's going to be extrapolations and more maths involved. Lots of maths. Which I'm not looking forward to. Polishing. I mean, the movement's perfect. The movement is absolutely perfect. Yeah, everything's perfect. I'm happy. Just I'm intimidated by the mouse. So do you want a full copy of the Freelancer game? No. I'm not that ambitious. This is actually... I mean... yeah, this is a bit ambitious to copy Freelancer in its entirety. I do a very underscope sort of Freelancer. And hello, Slayton. Did I say hello? I don't know. Anyway, it's good I can do missions for the Kasari. Very good. I'm gonna just make a roguelike. I think that's what everybody does when they're starting. You make a roguelike first because it's relatively easy. It's like an nice, easy game loop, isn't it? Oh, interesting. Sweeper missile. Shield damage. Slingshot missile. Did they drop anything? No. Maybe I should get a cruise disruptor. That might help. I can't get one. Yeah, slingshot missile, let's do it. Let's put it on the top of the thing. So it goes on this slot here. Slingshot missile. Oh, I can get a cruise disruptor. Okay. Do that. Oh, actually, maybe I should get a shield. A better shield. I can get... if I sell this... I sell maybe a couple nanobots. I can get an advanced guardian shield. And then sell these, I think, at this point. How many slingshots can I get? They're way more expensive now. But they'll do way more damage. So it's going to be worth it, I think. Is there PvP in this game? There is, yeah. That's another thing I probably can't do, right? Because that's a whole nother level of complexity.
This is Naval Forces.
I was ranting about this earlier,
Freelancer Alpha 1. Your target can be found
about how impressive this game is. Once you start trying to dissect a game and recreate it, you realize how impressive these things are. There's a lot going on here, and how they did it, who knows exactly. I wish this is even abandonware, so you can actually look at the code. I think people have what do you call it, hacked into it, because it's abandonware. You know, it's like being heavily modded and stuff like that. So I could actually try to look at the code for this game, but whether I could convert it in any way, or at least, yeah, I don't know. It might be possible. To at least see how things might have been done. The core math principles would be the same. You know.
You're in range of your target. We've marked the ship for you, so he'll be easy to find.
Well, I didn't.
You're no match for me.
I didn't equip my cruise disruptor, which is unfortunate. I thought. No, I didn't buy one, did I?
I'm warning you.
So I could have killed him right now.
Better stop this.
Go on, go on, go on.
Mission commission. Do not let
Nice.
your target escape. Target destroyed.
Nice.
Signing off.
And that's how you cheat. That's how you cheat, and that's how I'm gonna skip Bretonia. I'm gonna get a dragon. Actually, the Drake is slightly better than the dragon, from what I remember. Because it's a light fighter. The dragon's cool though. The dragon is a very cool ship. I'm level 6 now. But yeah, I should get a cruise disruptor, and that way, when you're assassinating people and they run away, you can disrupt their cruising. So yeah, a big draw to this game obviously is the factions and the reputation and all of this stuff, and the way it's got a big simulation going.
Naval Forces Lockheed 11 submitting data.
and the way the NPCs talk to each other,
Dark.
and they sort of have relations, and there's like history and there's news. Like we can go to the bar and listen to the news, and there's stories in the world. Shikoku crime wave hits workers. Many of Junyo's workers are threatened to leave the planet-side seafood farms if something is not done about the ever-increasing crime rates in Shikoku. The system is infamous for its prison and the foreigners' base at Dashima. A large foreigners' base. I like Gaijin, isn't it? Because this is the Japanese. Interesting. Because of the housing cost on Junyo platforms and the lack of alternatives to the bounty hunters' owned base. Prison revolt suppressed. 2 dead after rocket goes astray. Liberty native bounty hunter Bill Parker will stand trial for the manslaughter and criminal negligence next week for the slaying of 2 unarmed civilians aboard Dashima Station. Blood Dragon threat diminishes. According to the statistics and information gathered by Kasari military intelligence, the Blood Dragon activities are inexorably being purged from Kasari space. And you can talk to people, and there's extra missions you can do. I could talk to Colonel Yuki Oki.
Hello. What can I do for you?
And there's procedure conversations.
I don't remember you. You knew?
It does sound like
Yeah,
AI
that's
in a lot of ways, doesn't it?
Well, I work
Because
for
they're
the Kasari
procedural.
Naval Forces. We control this place. I have a job that you might find appealing.
Okay, give me the details.
Level 26, holy shoot. Find him and destroy the water. What? Liberty Rogues, level 26. I really want to know what this is. How can it be Liberty Rogues level 26? That's impossible.
It's a deal.
I've never seen
Thank
this.
you.
That's unusual. Oh, suddenly they're offering much higher level stuff. Oh. Is this even... Maybe if it's too hard, obviously I'll run away. Like the coward I am. If I die, by the way, I have to delete my character. So I will run away. I want to see what this is. How can a Liberty Rogue mission be so high level? Does sound like an assassinate mission. It reports that Sean Locke is up to his new tricks. His ties with the Liberty Rogues are apparently as strong as ever. He recently acquired some heavy water. Oh, heavy water! They make uranium from or something, don't they? Something like that. And like the only place you can get it is Norway or something. I don't know exactly what it is or why it's called heavy water. Let's see. Hopefully I might be able to assassinate him and then away.
Target's not there. Keep fighting until we can pick it up again. If you want the boss, you're going to have to come through me.
Oh, they're using wolfhounds. I mean, I should be able to beat them. Ooh. Ooh, they have nasty shields. Okay, maybe I can't. I can't even kill one of them, I don't think. Maybe. The scorpions are very good. It's possible, I want to remember, if you kill one, then the next event will trigger, right? Or do I have to kill two? Because in the missions, there's obviously events that have triggers. I think it might be 2 enemies and then... Or it might be 50%. It's probably 50% or something. And think about Liberty Rogues, this ship that they're using. I don't think this is a Wolfhound. Is this like the freighter they're using? It's really slow and cumbersome and easy to kill. Oh, wow.
Shield failed. Shield restored.
I will regen. Oh, he regen. Did you see that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do UI next to my game in order to do the targeting, right? Well, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. It looks like in this game, everything has an extrapolation to it, even if you're not selecting it, which seems crazy because that's extra CPU power. You see how it's got a predicted velocity to it, but the thing is, it's also accounting for my velocity and their velocity. You know what I'm saying?
You're no match for me.
Oh wow, there's a lot of them. Hopefully I can do this.
You don't want to do this with me right now.
This is the Mission Commission. Do not let your target escape.
Damn it. I am letting him escape, unfortunately. Yeah, the extrapolation is being calculated on everything all the time. Do you know what I mean? Wow, this is bad. Oh, I have to destroy the water, sorry. Shit. Shit. This is... Oh, shit. Fuck. I clicked the wrong button. I'm gonna fire a missile up the water. Okay.
Excellent work. You did it. Mission Commission signing off.
Shit. Can I get out of here though? Here's a trick. Here's like a bug with in Freelancer. If you look at your enemies, they can't pursue you. If you look at your enemies, they slow down. You have something which instantly reset the shield. Yeah, you get nanobots and shield batteries, which is a way to sort of cheat and refresh your refill your shield if you get hurt, or repair your ship if you get hurt. But obviously, you have a limited amount, etc., etc. I'm impressed that I was able to beat that. I'll be honest. I'm gonna have that dragon pretty soon here. Pretty soon. Awesome.
The trade lanes are supposed to make it faster and safer to transport.
The naval forces still don't like me very much. It takes a while. Oh no, I'm nearly there.
Understood. Your request to dock is granted.
It takes a while to move anything. All the zoners like me more now. I could probably get missions for them.
This is Battleship Muko.
That's good.
Heavy fighter patrol. Identify yourself.
Bounty hunters like me a bit more.
received your transmission. Naval Forces Fuji 13. What is your destination?
This is what like the worst ship in the game, by the way, that I'm using right now. I really shouldn't be using this ship. It's 70k? Okay. 70k for the dragon. I wonder if I can get the Drake. How much would the Drake be? Drake ship Freelancer. It is 51k. In Kyushu, Honshu, New Tokyo. Okay. A few more missions, I suppose. And I can afford that. A Wasp cruise disruptor would make my life a lot easier because I can intercept those damn, when they run away I can intercept them, right?
Loaded into cargo.
I won't buy too many. I need to save my money. I will buy more slingshots though. Yeah, I'll invest. I'll fit it up.
Loaded into cargo.
But yeah, I can't use these. It's too high level. Maybe I should go back so I can get some different weapons. Oh, I got the good. A heavy thruster might not be too bad, to be honest. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see if we can do another mission here. See, this one's going to be easier, but I'm actually comfortable now doing the harder ones.
Pilot.
Here's our old friend. Hasn't loaded this. Liberty Road's become a new problem. He somehow acquired some carnivorous insectoids. Okay. I mean, this isn't much money though. Whatever, I'll do it. That's fun. I don't think you normally get those missions where you're
Repair complete.
you don't normally get those missions where you're destroying like some sort of object, some sort of commodity.
Naval Forces Hockey 7-.
It's quite funny.
Battleship Myoko.
We've uploaded the mission waypoint into your nav map. Refer to it for more instructions.
Pattern is full. You will be cleared to proceed when it's free. There's nothing here I want. Man all turret.
Yeah, my plan for the targeting is I'm going to have an area. I think I have to. An area that goes ahead of the ship. The AI doesn't need that area though. It's only because the player has a raycast. And the raycast goes from the camera to where the mouse is pointing on the screen, right? And it needs to hit something to know. Does it? Maybe just shoot. Yeah, it does. Best viewers.
No way you're getting to our leader. It appears he's not there. Hold off his cronies until we can locate him.
So you see on that cross that I'm aiming for, Like, I need to be able to detect when I'm hovering over that cross. In order to sort of snap onto that targeting situation. Yeah. And the only way I can think of doing that is a physics body. Unfortunately. Because physics bodies are expensive. But we'll see. My dream and ambition is that I can have, you know, dozens. You know, dozens would make me very happy. Of fighters, ships and things fighting all at the same time. My ambition is also would be like having battleships, you know, freighters, corvettes, all sorts of different types of ships, not just fighters. Oh, oops, I did it again. Carnivorous insectoids.
Excellent work. You did it. Mission Commission signing off.
Right. Let's actually go somewhere else. Because I'm probably gonna get the Drake rather than the Dragon. Well, I don't know. 40k now. If I do one more of the big boy missions, the 20k missions, I'm nearly there. Okay? Yeah. I think it's worth it. Getting a dragon is going to be really cool.
Dog.
I can pretend to. I can roleplay as a blood dragon and get in with the blood dragons. Let's do it.
This is Kashiro, Suzuki 11. We're sending the data now.
It's unfortunate that everybody has the same accent, right? Except the British. So the Japanese people don't have Japanese accents. Wait, yeah. The Japanese people don't have Japanese accents, but the Germans do have German accents. Actually, now I'm remembering. And the British people do have British accents. Is that right?
Dog.
Acknowledged. Your request to
Battlefield, hello.
proceed to
All you really need, if you're over the target prediction cross, is to do a dot product between the aiming vector. Oh, and overcame. Can be messy with big amount of ships because, like in game, you mostly focus on one ship. All you need to see is if you're over the target prediction cross. That's not the problem. The problem is putting an extrapolation on every single ship. I think might be too expensive. I probably will end up just doing an extrapolation on... No, it has to be on every ship. Because the enemies are going to have to extrapolate. Otherwise they'll miss. Of course they'll have an accuracy modifier. Some sort of randomization. Ooh, I got some new weapons. Are they going to be better than my scorpions though? There's actually a chance they're not better. Should we do the maths? Refire rate is 8.33. Projectile speed is higher. Refire rate times 30. 8 times 30. And what was the other one? 240. And the other one was 73 times 4. 73 times 4. Yeah, the scorpions are better. Okay. Although they are slower, right? Oh, and it was 8.33 as well. But I still think the scorpion's going to be better. I might as well grab that. Why not? You could run all that on a dot product is real cheap. Well, the extrapolation isn't cheap though.
Repair complete.
The dot product is fine. Yeah. Let's try and get an assassinate. How you doing, Megaphone? How's your space sim going? I know you're trying to make a space sim as well. Ooh, there's a really nice one there, but that is probably too much for me. I need an assassinate. That might be okay, but I prefer to get an assassinate at to like 20k or something. Anyway, I was gonna say to Overcane that my plan is to, well, you know, these things might be out of scope, of course, but I do want to. Damn, I'm getting nothing right now. I do want to have companions. So I want to have an NPC allies, if possible. Word of number has been eliminate all hostiles. I'm gonna have to. Yeah. Wow, I got bad luck. I'll just grab this one, I guess. Oh, it's very close. It would be something like velocity. It would be taking the velocity of the
Refer to the nav map for specific instructions.
other ship, and then you gotta.
There's nothing here I want.
Extrapolate that over time, but then you've got to move. You've got to account for your movement as well. Ugh, and then you got to think about the speed of the weapons. I'm sure I can work it out.
That your primary target's not there. Keep
Again,
fighting
I'll
until
probably
we
have
pick it
to.
up again. If you want the boss, you're going to have to come through me.
It's probably already been done. This sort of stuff is a solved problem. So you can always find like GitHub stuff, like I say. And you know, the aiming doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. It's not perfect in this game. But yeah. Like, sometimes the extrapolation is wrong. Like, I will be hovering over the... And it's very generous as well. So, it's very generous. I don't need to be very near the cross for it to snap to the cross. Which is, I like that, for sure. But you can see there how it was actually incorrect. But I think it's assuming a certain speed with your weapons and things. That's why I think in my game I'm probably going to have unified speeds. I'm not sure. It would make things a lot easier if all projectiles were the same speed, apart from missiles or something. It would make everything a lot more reliable. In this game, they have, you know, some weapons are marginally faster than other weapons, and what that does is I think it ruins the targeting a little bit. I mean, it's still good. You could account for it, of course, in the calculation. You could try to average things out and try to... Yeah. But I think it would be nicer to have a constant that you could rely on. I completely zoned out. Was I meant to kill Perry Hannigan this whole time?
Good job. We think the target might be
I had to kill them all, I guess.
uploaded to your nav map.
Quite a task. I'm trying to figure out a neat way of splitting up the workload splitting up the workload amongst the available thrusters so I can damage thruster or load the ship lopsidedly with cargo. Oh, really? Unfortunately, doing it the realistic way turned out to be complex enough to end up reading a recent Chinese thrusters on satellite. Oh my god.
Painting the ship so he'll be easy to home in on.
That's funny. That's awesome. You're obviously a clever guy. You obviously know your maths and stuff. That's awesome. Yeah. Nice job, mate. Wow.
Target destroyed. Mission commission signing off.
That was way harder than it should have been. I think the hacker weapons are really strong. Let's see. Where are we at? I'm level 12 now. 55,000. Ooh, a Hell Fury. There you go. A lane hacker weapon. That's going to be really nice, actually. Wait, is that worse than the Scorpion? No shot. Is it? It's barely better. Really?
Dock
The Scorpion's so good. 73 for a level 2 weapon is insane. Wow. It's only a slightly bit better. The range is better, the projectile speed is better. Yeah, the energy usage is way worse. Wow. This is a particle-based weapon, which though delivers significant damage at a decent fire rate, requires enormous amounts of energy. This weapon is most effective against graviton shields, and weakest against molecular shields. Xeno weapons deliver more damage but at a shorter range. Nice.
Dog.
Ah, Nerd Mansion, hello. Hey mate. I'm a gameplay streamer. I'm a freelancer streamer now. So I'm not a game dev anymore. I appreciate you being online. I appreciate you coming by though. How you doing? Thank you for playing my game yesterday. It was a lot of fun watching, of course. Seeing how different people play the game. And obviously I've never actually seen someone play as long as you have, right? You've got, yeah. Yeah, I guess I get rid of the scope. Well, I might want it when I level up. Yeah, actually. Keep it. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun watching you play. I really appreciate it. Dev till die. Why I'm secretly making... Oh, I can afford this. Oh, I know. I need 3,000 more credits to purchase this ship. You bastards. If I sell all my nanobots, I can buy it. Mate, that sound is so cool.
Ship purchase complete.
Nice. Yeah, I'm taking a bit of a break from game dev. I'm only doing it a little bit now and then. Yeah, I've gotten a little bit tired. I probably want to make sure I've got some nanobots things.
Loaded into cargo hold.
This is a big upgrade right now. In fact, now's the time I try to become a pirate. Pirate's life for me. What was it? I need... See, these can go up to level 6. You can get level 6 weapons. Damn. Neutron blaster. Scrambler, neutron blaster. It's pirate's life for me. What should I do? Where should I go? Let's head towards the Blood Dragons. I can't remember what the system is called, but it's like a cloud system to the north.
This is Naval Forces, Sakura 2 to Freelancer Outfit 1-1. I'm commencing a scan on your cargo bay for contraband. Well, you're clear. I didn't find anything.
Let's make the bounty hunters hate me. Yeah, let's do it. I wish you could save in this game, but obviously you can't. That's the whole point of doing a hardcore run. You can't save. It should be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna kill these bounty hunters depots and they should hate me. You can see here how they've got different damage levels and everything is simulated and everything. It's crazy. That would be so expensive in a day. But if you're working with like C++ or something, or a different game engine, it's probably a lot better. All of this calculations. So I'm maybe considering using C++ with Godot. If it means I can improve my performance, I might end up switching. Because I know it does support it, but the documentation is a lot worse. Yeah. So now that our bounty hunters are gonna hate me, which is good. Oh my god, they really hate me. They really hate me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. C#. Well, it's not using C#. It's GDScript. Which is like Python, and Python is meant to be the slowest one. But you know, people say that it gets compiled into C++ at runtime. How true that is, I don't know. I've never actually done the work and found out if any of these things are actually true. Would you actually get more performance if you use C++? Some people say you do, you know.
Dog.
So now that the bounty hunters hate me, I can... And the blood dragons... Okay. I'm gonna have to try, if I'm actually gonna get in with the pirates, I'm gonna have to try to find more storage depots and destroy them. Right. That's the only way I can do this.
This bandit's trying to get me unlocked.
Huh.
Dog.
Since what makes Python slow is that it never gets compiled. Oh right. I didn't know that. Are you a programmer? Ragathon? Yeah, I'm looking for some storage depots at the moment. Oh, you're a programmer. Wow, nice. GDScript is probably fast enough for your needs, but otherwise C# will get you at least 90%. Because if I learn C++, one day maybe I can use Unreal as well,
Sorry, police. Yanagi 5 submitting data.
which might be cool. Whether it's worth it though, I do keep on talking about how graphics have really peaked. Do you actually gain anything with Unreal? Look at that super popular game that came out. Singleton. No. It just went viral. Most people don't actually write C++ in Unreal. I know. Right, yes. Yeah. Where am I going? What am I doing? I'm not sure. Just looking for some storage shipyards, storage depots. For a space game, I don't think Unreal has anything that other engines lack. And you said you were using Unity, right? What do you think about that? There has to be some storage here. This looks like the sort of place there's going to be a storage. This is definitely the sort of place. If I was making a game, I'd put a storage here. Yokohama Shipyard. The dragons. Oh, yep. I was right. The Samora Depot. There we go. There's 4 of them as well. These are going to be really valuable for the reputation. This could go make Samora absolutely hate me, and when a faction hates you, the opposing factions like you, and so you can really gain a lot of reputation that way. It's all about the circle. The drift. It's so strange, the movement in this game. When you master it. It's not intentional. I don't think it's actually intentional that you're able to drift like this, right? But it must be intentional in some way. They coded it in. But you're never like told to drift. It's like one of these quirks to the game that makes it so unique. It's so fun. Oh my god. I really need to try and emulate this in my game. Make sure I can drift. Alright, that's gonna help a lot with my reputation. Oh, where am I at? Yeah, I want to go north now. To Hokkaido. Unity is fine for this project. The main reason I dislike it is you need Unity to build. Right, yes. That's what I was annoyed with Unity with. The building. It takes forever. Well, it doesn't take forever. What I mean is that it slows you down, right? Drifting is definitely intentional. I also have a custom engine made with SDL3. Okay. How much do the dragons like me right now? Because... oh, I can definitely do missions for them. Nice.
Dock.
Let's go.
I've got a visual on a hostile target. Lining him up.
Nice. I'm in a weird reputation state at the moment where I've sort of managed to become neutral with a lot of factions. You can definitely, there's ways you like manipulate the reputation systems to become neutral.
I have one in my sights.
It's a lot of fun.
I've got an enemy on my tail.
So yeah, we'll go.
G3 to Sakura.
There might be stations here. There might be supply depots here actually. This looks like a place I would put storage depots. It's got like are these solar panels, and then oh no, they're sort of cylinders. You see the geometry. There was an LED simplification there. I don't know if you saw it. Explorer station. There are no supply depots here. I believe I have to go like somewhere over here. I'm doing all this from memory. Oh, this isn't good. Police drakes. Who's distracted? Do I want to kill these guys? Not really. God damn it.
Enemy contact in sight. Moving to attack.
Classic. Tricking the AI into not stopping following you. But yeah, this game's beautiful, considering it's so old and everything. When you got the lighting like this through the volumetric fog. How did they do volumetric fog back then? Like, are these particle effects? And obviously we have these particle effects on the screen as well that represent me going like movement. And then you've got the thunder as well, and then you've got the, you know, the obviously the engine looks really good as well. You think it's an animated skybox? I don't know. It's coming towards me. I think it's particle effects.
Radiation damage detected.
I think if I was going to try to make this in Godot, it would be particle effects. But I also think that the particles might be a shader. Of course, they didn't have shaders back. Well, they might have had shaders. Not in the way of Godot does shaders. I have a feeling... Well, of course, particle effects are shaders, aren't they? I suppose so. I love how you come out of the clouds as well, and then you see the panorama. This is just a panorama, isn't it? It's not even animated. But I love the colours and.
Warning, sensor efficiency.
Ooh, I am dying right now. Maybe this is a bad decision trying to go in here. The radiation's killing me. What's this? Navigation buoy. Oh, we wanna... Okay. Oh, are these mines? No. Be careful about mines. I died last time to mines.
Go to.
Oh, here we go. Tokai. This is where we want to go.
Go to.
Never seen the clouds overlap. Mate, how did they do it? I wonder.
Dock access denied.
Access denied. Maybe I'm... Have I gone crazy? Am I gonna have to look up a map how to get to Takai? Let's see. I'm gonna go in this direction.
Go to.
I don't want to go back outside the clouds because I'm gonna die to the radiation. Looks like they overlap asteroids, so it's not merged with blue skybox, but it could just be a sphere around the ship. Yeah, for sure. If I was gonna do it, I would have a sphere around the ship.
Go to.
I'm gonna have to look up a map because I don't want to die to the radiation. And why do I feel like it's here?
Go to.
Let's have a look. Freelancer. Oh, we're on a Freelancer guide right here. Universe systems. Yeah, we want to go to. Oh no, we want to go to Chikoku, right? Chikoku. Do we? Yes. Or do we? This is in German for some reason. I believe I have to go to here then. Over here. Yeah. Hopefully I will survive the journey. Somewhere here.
Go to.
I've only got 3 nanobots left. And there's radiation. Any disadvantages to doing it like that? Is there any what's correct when you're traveling through reasonably fast? And the thing, look, I will stop. And like the particles are persistent; they don't ever disappear. Do you know what I mean? Like that's never gonna fade away. In Godot, these particles would fade in and out as their time elapsed. They have a timeout in Godot, but in this they're like persistent. But you see how if I'm moving, you know, they're obviously coming in and out of view. I think these clouds are definitely... Ooh. Is this somewhere I can go through? Shikoku Gate Construction. I can't remember. I think like this is closed. Do I want to go to Shikoku?
Dock.
Acknowledged.
Oh, I can go through
Request
here.
to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock 2.
Please don't kill me. I'm trying to dock. Is it? Oh no, I didn't want to dock here. Oh, I see. Right, I can't actually dock in the jump gate. Yeah, we don't really have permanent particle effects in Godot. They have to be have a timer. But if you make them long enough, It's what I'm sure. At the moment, I don't know how to do my particles. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. Can't wait for RT Space Game.
Sensor efficiency reduced.
Of course, this is the thing as well, because what's the point in playing my game if Freelancer exists?
Go to.
But a lot of games are like that. What's the point in playing Epic Wings if Final Fantasy exists? I still play Epic Wings. You want a new experience, even if it's the same experience in a lot of ways. It's fundamentally the same experience, but it's different in other ways. It's like reading a book. Right, yes. No, it's fine, yeah. It's like reading two different fantasy books. They're both fantasy books, but they're different experiences. Nice. What if these wrecks have anything of value? Nope.
Go to.
Nope. God damn it. How about this one? Yeah, you see how this rock is persistent and real? Look at that. You could actually mine in this game. Like, if you shoot the rocks, sometimes they drop materials. It's not enough to be profitable or anything.
Go to.
The space snow here, I would make that in a shader, calculate the triangles for it on the fly using 3D new noise. The clouds, are you talking about the clouds? Oh, the space snow, the ice particles.
Dark
Mate.
use. Entering queue.
Oh look, that one's sort of fading out there. Actually, I don't know if you saw that, but I think that's because it's moving. Maybe. It was a very slow fade out. The light particles. I'm gonna sit and watch the particles for a minute. I know it's very boring. I might sit and watch the particles for a second. See, there's no particles right now. As soon as I move, though, they appear. They're tied to the movement. Yeah, they are, aren't they? They're tied to the movement. But then there's permanent particles, like these ones, that sort of on the screen, and they move as you move. They're not attached to the camera. They're like world particles. Yeah. Pretty sure there's an interview on YouTube. Really? For Freelancer? No. Really? I'm a super Freelancer
Go
nerd.
to.
Hilden. Hello, Hilden. I wonder if someone following me as well, even though I'm playing Freelancer. Thank you for following me. Are we winning yet? I haven't died yet. The objective of this playthrough is to get to the end of the game, and if I die at any point, I will delete my character. I've already died once. I died to a minefield. But it's actually really difficult to die in this game. You have to really make a mistake or overestimate your abilities. So in the next playthrough, after I do this run, I'll probably try to make it harder in some way. So as Freelancer, how much does your art cost? Can I link to your Fiverr? Oh, that's very kind, Nerd Mansion. I'd love to do some art for you. If you want me to do some art, yeah. How does my art cost? I don't have a Fiverr because unfortunately I wasn't good enough for them. You know, they didn't think I was. They said I did my quality wasn't high enough or something. Unfortunately, but I don't know. It depends what you want, I suppose. Ragafin. I don't know what context, but I think there's one of the Freelancer devs happening to do a Unity interview or something on shaders. Oh, really? Is this being some cheap clone of Everspace 2? Was that triggering enough? Yes. And Everspace 2 is good. The movement in Everspace 2 is good. I like Everspace 2. However, they didn't have engine kill. I know it seems so silly, but engine kill was the most important part. Oh, I can do missions for them, yes! And let's read some of the news. The news is always fun. Any rumours? No rumours. The battle for Omega 5.
All the news that's fit for you. This is the Colony News Service.
The war between Red Hessians and the Corsairs has been fought for many years. After countless losses on both sides, it appears that neither faction can claim victory. The Red Hessians have greater numbers, but the Corsairs are superior pilots. No junkers in Kasari. Ever wondered why there are no junkers in Kasari? The answer is simple: the Hagosha. The junkers want to expand into every corner of the Sirius space, hoping to exploit the underworld trade in each house, but true to their isolate nature. The Kasari crime syndicate has kept the foreigners out of Kasari systems. Open conflict has not erupted between the two opposing factions because it is not the Junkers' way to wage open war. For now, the enterprising scavengers will bide their time until an opportunity in Kasari presents itself. Children of Hispania. Trafalgar. It is rumoured that the two fiercest pirate groups in Sirius both came from the same ship, the lost sleeper ship Hispania. While this is only hearsay, many believe the tales to be true about the two great factions. Nowadays, both of the Outcasts and Corsairs clash in incredible battles of skill and disgrace, but these rivalries occur primarily because of territorial disputes in the Sigma border worlds and the southern Bretonia. There's no intrinsic hatred between them, only a ruthlessness that goes beyond any common ties. Oh my god, it keeps on going! There's so many. I don't think they judge quality, something must be broken. But it's almost certain that I have a 3D noise function using the world space position of the ship, or it's backed into a 3D array, and they just modulate the coordinates. I swapped the only machine that could ever run Everspace 2 into a free BSD machine, so I never finished it. I played Everspace for a bit, but they dropped VR for Everspace 2, so that's a deal breaker for me. Oh really? You like VR? That's awesome. What I mean is, I don't like VR personally, but it's awesome that you like VR. Oh man, there's a lot to read here. I don't know if I want to read all of it. This is how you get your lore, though, in the news. The Xeno angle. Many do not understand the radical view of the Xenos take against the foreigners and Junkers. The Xenos are the remnant of Liberty's working class population in Colorado and Texas. The group blames foreign businesses' interest for the closure of most of Liberty's factories. Having been kicked out to the bottom, Xenos see their only option as clawing their way back to the top. Any outsiders are enemies to them, including the Junkers. Cardamine collection. The Bunsha and Rhineland of Rhineland and the Blood Dragons of Kasari are organizations that have committed themselves to political ideals over promises of gain by the way of murder and piracy. Nagosha criminal Taki Fujimata met an unfortunate demise at the hands of Blood Dragons. Sakura strike planned. With the approach of the Sakura Festival, the Blood Dragons will mourn the anniversary of the fall of Hidoshi's shogunate. This is a day of great shame, not only for the Blood Dragons, but for all the peaceful of Kasari. 2 Kasari Naval Forces fighters were intercepted yesterday by a patrol of near Hokkaido jump hole. It's furious that they stumbled across a hole in the Kaio cloud by accident. 5 more ships were immediately dispatched to the area until the hunt began. 2 ships were destroyed just as they were about to exit the system. Fortunately, the high electromagnetic interference present the Kaio cloud most likely prevented them from making contact. Anyway, love seeing things move, being able to look around the cockpit and stuff. Yeah. So there should be some really good weapons here. I'm pretty sure the Blood Dragons have some really good quality weapons. The Tanto. We do not have enough credits to buy this. Ooh, a Stun Pulse. Blood Dragon Laser. There's some really expensive, high level stuff, which is awkward because you can't even use it. Oh, they don't even sell a dragon here, they sell a hawk. That's funny. That's weird. Okay. I've run out of money. I need to do a mission, I suppose. Let's do it. Oh, did I accept one? I feel like I accepted one already. Yeah, I did. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Should be fine.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Kyoto. You are cleared for launch. Good luck out there.
Kyoto. She said Kyoto instead of Kyoto. But maybe that's how it's meant to be said.
Specific instructions.
Anto is level 5. Can you destroy the big ship bases? You can't. Well, there of course there's mods and things where you can do that sort of stuff. Like the battleships, yeah. You can have battleship battles. Like modded it in. For sure. But it's not really built for that. Freelancer is built for fighter combat. Yeah. In my game, of course, I'd love to have battleship combat as well. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't know if you've ever played a game called... What was it called? I'm gonna have to look this up later. But there was a game with like really good music, and it was a space game. It was only battleships. You didn't use fighters. I'm not sure I played it on Steam. For some reason I think I didn't play it on Steam. Ooh, did you see that ship? He ignored the collider. Ooh. He went straight through the asteroid. Interesting. He went straight through the asteroid. That's good to know. That is very good to know. That means I shouldn't be worrying about that. I wonder if I can make them do it again. I wonder if I can push them towards an asteroid. See if they go for it. Man, these AI are so incompetent. Look at them. They just randomly sort of blare about and they don't ever fight you. It's kind of pathetic. This game can be hard though. I think it might be because they're avoiding the asteroids. It's why they're so pathetic right now. Because they have been hard in the past. See, did you see that? I don't know if you saw that. He went straight through the asteroid. He went straight through it. I think they're trying to avoid the asteroid, but if they go for the asteroid, it's not gliding. That's interesting. I really thought they avoided asteroids in this game. Like they had navigation, but they don't. They probably have basic navigation. They probably have like navigation in certain circumstances and not in other circumstances, because navigation exists. Because you see how my ship moves when I'm in this mode, the go-to mode. I can try to fly it into an asteroid and it will move me out of the way. So navigation exists. How they do that exactly? Probably raycasts, and I would raycast march it. I would be raycast marching it. But that might not be the best way to do it. I'm not sure. But that's my initial thought, is how to navigate through an asteroid field, is to use raycast marching. Especially a procedural asteroid field like this, because this is all procedural, right? I suspect they allocate roles to the ships when combat starts, and some will engage while others basically target practice. I mean, that's probably true.
Roger that. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 2.
There's a lot going on with whether I'm looking at the enemies or not. Their behavior changes. That's why I can, if I'm trying to run away from an NPC and I look at them, they'll suddenly like slow down and it'll become, and I can get away. I can run away, which is funny. But there's probably a lot going on with, am I looking at you or not? Because if I'm not looking at you, I can sort of get away with doing weird behavior. Can't I? This is very interesting.
Found what I wanted. Now just be cool and hand it over, all right? Received your transmission, Dragon 27. What is your destination? I'm from the Honshu system.
Yeah. The missions aren't very good here. They're very... They're not very good. I'm going to try to get an assassination at the very least. Because these are going to take too long. Here we go. Yeah, let's take this one. That's probably just to let them evade. You put the reticle close to them and they will slow down a bit to be able to dodge. Or it's just not overshoot by miles. So I can afford a gun now. I can get a wakizashi. I think that's a type of katana, isn't it? Are these katana names? Like, there's a tanto that's a type of katana. Oh, I can't get a wakizashi. I need to sell some credits, some food, some water. I'm gonna have to repair things. Yeah, I have to.
Repair complete.
I can buy this wakizashi.
Mounted.
And I should probably buy... I'm good for nanobots. I could probably buy this.
Loaded into cargo.
Might buy a couple of these just in case I need them at any
Into
point.
cargo hold.
These for, like, if you want to avoid missiles, you use a countermeasure flare, and it says right here, the CM1 countermeasure flare is an expendable package of light and heat and electromagnetic radiation that attracts the attention of incoming ordnance and it draws them away. They're really good. Okay, let's do the mission. I'm having a lot of fun right now, but I should probably stop soon.
Everything's a go for launch. Good luck out there.
And eat some food, have some dinner.
Go to
Your target can be found at the mission waypoint.
Psycho to war, hello.
Map for specific instructions.
How you doing, my Russian friend? Pripyat. Have you ever played Freelancer? I feel like there are Russian servers. For sure. It's the sort of game that Russians would play because it's free. And it's online and you control each other. Hey, comrade. I haven't played it, it's the first time I see it. Oh, really? It's an ancient game, 20 years old. Older than 20 years. 24 years old?
We read that your
Something like that?
primary target's not there. Keep fighting until we can pick it up again.
You can forget taking out our leader.
Isn't that depressing? I'm mildly depressed by that. I want to see if I can make it go through an asteroid again. Yeah, there is navigation though, because you barely ever see it happen. There must be some sort of navigation. I'm not. And also it's very unlikely that they go through the asteroid, right? It's very unlikely.
point, we're uploading to your nav map.
Hmm. I also thought that you could do navigation with some sort of area 3D,
Read you entering range of your target.
but you'd have to put a
Ship so you'll
collider.
be easy to home in on.
Oh yeah, you have to put a collider on every single asteroid. Damn. There's no choice, is there? You have to put in a collider on every single asteroid. I just thought about that. But you only need to put a collider. You only need to at least have the colliders active on visible asteroids, of course. Damn, that's a lot. Could I even do this sort of thing? That's why only the player collides with the asteroids. Because otherwise it'd be a lot more expensive, right?
Objective eliminated. Mission commission out.
Not that many. And the colliders can be static. And they are very simple shapes. That might help. It's the way you would have to procedurally generate them though. Right? Because they're coming into view right now. These can't possibly exist in the world, right? They're being generated around me. Or maybe they're being moved around me. Like, they probably don't exist behind me. Oh no, this is a multiplayer game. This is a multiplayer game. But there's actually a good chance that... Oh, of course they're being cold with the camera. But what I mean is...
Roger that.
what do I mean?
Is granted. Proceed to dock 1.
They could even be full triangle meshes. The physics engine just runs distance checks. This is the thing though. Even the check costs you something. Right? Even the check does cost you something. Which is... But then you're getting into the weeds. Am I gonna even do asteroids? Well, we'll see when we get there and see what the challenges might be. Oh wow, you know your maths. I don't even know what that means, mate. DX. Very impressive. I'm super impressed. I might buy a stun pulse just because it will make things easier, right? That can be my last weapon here. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll just slowly upgrade our weapons. Wakazashis. I guess it's time to get rid of the level 2 scorpions, even though they're really good. I mean, they're sort of better in a lot of ways. It's crazy. Of course, this DPS is gonna be better though. It has to be. Yeah.
Mounted.
Basically the length of the vector, but you skip the square root. So it's the squared length. Compare against the squared threshold. I don't know. Don't know what that means. When I code, I just use... when I do that, I use... I did do it somewhere recently. Is it here? Distance 2. Distance 2. What was I doing? Let's see if I can find a really good mission. Nice high-paying mission. So I might move on. Ooh, hello. Oh my goodness, 49k. Difficulty 30. This one's going to be difficult, I can tell. Yeah, there is a squared distance. No, wait. I'm thinking of something else. There's a length squared that you use on a vector. Oh, distance squared returns the squared distance between the vector. This method runs faster than distance 2. Oh, really? So prefer it if you need to compare vectors or need the squared distance. Oh. Is that what you said? That it was faster? Or did you say it was slower? Performs cubic interpolate. Performs a cubic interpolation between vector B using pre and post as handles. Interpolation. I want extrapolation is what I want. Is that going to be hard? Do you think there's a built-in formula? No. I need to know where somebody will be in the future. Right? It's my game. Project. Returns a new vector resulting from projecting this vector onto a given vector. I don't know what that means. Reflect. Returns the result of a reflecting vector. Ooh, I don't know. Sine. Well, I learned what this is recently. I learned what sine is recently. Signed angle to slurp. Anyway. What do you need it to for the crosshair? Extrapolation is easy. You just do what the physics engine would have done. Anyways, position plus velocity times. Yeah. It might not even be that expensive. I might be worrying about nothing. And then you can probably take acceleration to the account. Yeah, I can probably get the velocity. Well, obviously, I can get. And then I've got to try to compare my extrapolation. It's like I don't know why I'm talking about it so much. I will work it out. But you know, you've got to. It's interesting how much physics is involved. You need to know your math and your physics. But, you know, you've got your the target's velocity extrapolation. You need your velocity extrapolation. You need the projectile's velocity and stuff. And you need to like smudge them together in some way to come out with some sort of formula and prediction about where to shoot. It's gonna be. I'm really intimidated. I'm really intimidated by that problem. I'm sure it's a solved problem, and I can find something online. It's gonna be somewhere. Your prediction doesn't need to be perfect, so you can just assume The ship will keep going in a straight line. Start homing. Oh, I don't know about homing projectiles. We don't do homing projectiles in Freelancer. Or maybe I'll pay attention. I don't think so though. It would make it easier. No.
It appears he's not there. Hold off his cronies until we can locate him. You are not taking down our leader.
I've got a bandit in my sights.
Well, I'm feeling good now. Yeah, if I'm not looking at them, then they're firing at me, right? Because they can do weird stuff because I'm not looking at them. But as soon as I look at them, they're not going to be firing at me. Oh, they're firing at me now. Look at them over there. Interesting. Oh, there's the target. Oh, what was his name? Oh no, who is it? Is it this guy? I think it's Munetaka. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Well, it was a really valuable mission though, wasn't it? This is the problem. Oh, I got it! Back in the research. Let's go.
Scanning. Scanning. Yep, it's all here. Thanks for your invaluable service. Mission Commission signing off.
Thanks for your service. You can die now. Oh god. This isn't good. This is really bad. I don't want to die now. I made so much progress.
I've got a bandit in my sights.
Come on, if I could just look at them. Oh. I can just look at them, I'll be okay. I lost a wing, look. Cheating. Is that cheating? Exploiting the bugs in the game? I don't know if it's a bug. It's a feature. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Go to.
Almost all space games do. But it's just a little bit of adjustment. Yeah, they probably didn't want people to be trapped in yo-yo maneuvers. So if the enemies flee when aimed at, you avoid get trapped in that without needing the player to know how to avoid it. If the enemies flee when aimed at, you avoid getting trapped in that without needing the player to know how to avoid it. Anyway, that was a lot of money. 50k. What should I do with all my spoils? It's maybe time to move on.
Roger that. Your request to dock is
What would be
granted.
my next ship, I wonder?
Dock 2.
That maneuver is when two planes
Two heavy fighter breeders. Submit your
or
designation.
keep passing each other head-on in fighter jets. That's usually going up and down.
Your transmission Dragons Black 13. Where are you heading?
Oh, are you talking about like passing each other, like jousting? Yeah. In PvP, that's what happens in this game. In PvP, there's jousting. So, well, there's many styles in this game. I know way too much about it. But, you know, in PvP, there's styles that people have, and you have sort of the jousting style, you have sort of the reversing strafe style, you have the circling engine kill style. And, you know, you switch between them as the to match your opponent, and you sort of jousting is basically what you end up with when you don't know how to play. I don't know. It does happen, like with even the best PvP people. Yeah, it's sort of a situational thing. Oh, there's another mission, another giant mission. This one is assassinate as well, so that's going to be really good.
Repair complete.
I think can I have a torpedo here? I can. I could if I wanted to. I could have a torpedo instead of my missile. Ooh. And then I could have another weapon. Of course, you'd be giving up the cruise disruptor, which is of course very useful for assassination missions. We could upgrade to a catapult as well. Oh, I wanted to look at shields. Yeah, a shield. That's what we probably want to buy.
Mounted.
And then definitely get some shield batteries.
Loaded into cargo.
And I run out of money, basically. How much was the catapult, if I did want to get a catapult? If I go for a... Well, actually the torpedo launcher is less expensive. Does a lot more damage. A lot slower, of course. And it doesn't turn, right? It just goes in a very straight path. So it's very hard to actually hit with a torpedo launcher. The catapult is probably better overall.
Mounted. Loaded into cargo.
And I've run out of money. Let's get... No, I bought my last 2,000.
Loaded into cargo hold.
Right. One problem with PvP in many space games is the lack of obstacles and environment planters, since pretty much all tactics rely on over. Or group combat.
Freelancers offered 1-1.
Heat Dangerous kind of solves it by having lots of asteroids all over the place.
Out there.
PvP in Elite Dangerous? I didn't know that.
O2.
It's not my sort of game, but
Target can be found at the mission waypoint. Refer to the nav map for specific instructions.
I wish people were playing this game, and then I could show you the PvP. I do have videos though on my YouTube channel. Weapons platforms. Wasn't this assassinate mission? I think this was an assassinate mission.
It appears he's not there. Hold off his cronies until we can locate him.
If you want my leader, you're gonna have to come through me. Got visual. Weapons are hot.
Incoming missile.
Taking a shot. Got him in sight.
Damn. That catapult tracked. Nice. Yeah, I think buying the Star Killer would have been a mistake. It's good in PvP. Like, we're talking about PvP. The torpedo is really good in PvP. Oh. You're, where is he? Hirotsugu. I'm also going to attempt in my space game to create 3D UI. So I've seen it before and it looks really cool. Damn. Got blown away.
Mission Commission signing off.
It's like I'm casting a spell upon them. I'm using the evil eye. 3D UI in the cockpit or just as the HUD? Well, yes, I'm not having a cockpit. It's going to be like this game. But it would be really cool if the, you know, the UI moved as you move. And so if you go forward, you could do that with 2D, of course, and do some effects with it. But I've seen it in 3D, and it's super interesting. Because it makes it a lot more difficult to make a button, doesn't it? It makes it so much more difficult to make a button. Ugh, I don't know. We'll see.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock
Make a
3.
bug. Oh, did my... I said button. My microphone isn't the best. But I did see that there is a 3D label. There's a label 3D built into G'day, which is really cool. I guess you would attach this to your ship or something, or to your camera. Label 3D. A node for displaying plain text in 3D space. Let's see. Text. 3D text. Of course, this would look better though if it was a mesh. You know? Way better if it was a mesh. And then you can even rotate it and stuff. So it's like on the side somewhere. What's that gonna look like? Well, that's weird. That's interesting. If you attach it to the ship, though, it would like move around a lot more, wouldn't it? Oh wait, where is it? I don't see my 3D text. Hmm. Where is it? It's disappeared. It doesn't exist. Hmm. But it exists if I put it onto the camera. Huh. Well, I have to think about that. There must be a reason. Oh, right, yeah, I suppose it probably is. It's more, no, it's probably a plain mesh. It's probably a plain mesh with a material on it or something. I think I'm having a lot of fun. I don't want to stop, but maybe I should stop and do something else.
Loaded into cargo.
Okay. I should probably eat some food soon. What about this? Oh, again. I can cheat without a can. I couldn't cheat. Right. I'm a bit bored of playing with the blood dragons and doing the same missions over and over again, but this is very profitable. 50k. You know? Oh wow, the outcasts. I could go. Ooh, where should I go? I could go do missions for the outcasts, and I'm nearly done. Right? I can get to the end of the game pretty soon here. We should go get a saber. How much is a saber? It's a lot. Let's think. We'll go to Tau and do missions there. Actually no. There's no outcast. Where's the closest outcast base? Would be obviously there's Omicron, but I don't remember. There must be like a middling outcast base somewhere. I'm gonna have to look it up, I suppose. Let's see. So we got Hokkaido here. Zoom in like this. Let's see. Omicron Beta, Omicron Alpha is obviously where you go at the very end. Sigma 19. Planet Cerberus. Bases. Gas miner Oshagawa. Luxury liner Hawaii. No, that's not right. Omicron Alpha. Tau 37. Freeport 9. Falkland Base. I think this is Independent Miners Guild, yeah. Tau 23. Oh, this one has, yeah. Cali Base, I think it is. This is an Outcast base. It sells cardamine, so we do some trading about cardamine. I literally could. It might be fun. Make some money. Let's see. Sigma 13. We have Hegeland Station. ALG. Junkers. Sigma 13. Artifacts. Ship for sale, none. Docking, yes. Sigma 13 might be good. Sigma 17. 3.7. Planet Corral. Samara. Atka Research Station. Cryer. 3.7. The Wreck. 3.7 from the start of the game, yeah. Of course, Omicron Theta. The Neutral Zone. Race System. Oh, this is like the mod. Yeah, I think if you don't want to go to Omicron Alpha, right, and you want to work for the Outcasts to gain my reputation with them, then I have to go to Tau 37, which is a beautiful system. I'd love to go there. Let's do it. So, to go to Tau 37, we go from... It's actually probably going to be faster if I don't go through Chikoku, so I don't have to go through that horrible... no, it's probably... Okay, we'll go to Hokkaido, then from Hokkaido, go to Kyushu. Here, to Sprung Lock. And then we go to Tau 23. Alright, let's do it.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Kyoto. Everything's a go for launch. Good flying.
So we'll go to Hokkaido.
Go to.
Actually, we can plan out the route as well a little bit, right? Because we want to go here, somewhere here. Oh, it can't find the path. That's interesting. It doesn't know how to find the path. The dragons love me now. I could have got another Wakazashi, couldn't I? Actually. I'm okay then. I don't know if the saber is going to be better. Not the saber, the stiletto. I don't think it is. It's not going to be that much better than the dragon. Might be. And then once I've got in with the outcasts, I can go to... And I got enough money.
Dog.
I can go get the saber. Of course, the eagle is better than the saber. But that's okay. That's okay. It was somewhere down here.
Go to.
48k. This is the thing about these big open systems, is there's a lot of flying, right? Normally you have a trade lane or something, but later on in the game there's a lot of just flying about on cruise.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
I should be okay with the radiation. Yeah, the more I think about it, I don't know. I'm still not quite sure how they do the particles. Of course, the particles in my game don't look as good as this. I've literally just put particles on the screen everywhere.
Warning. Sensor efficiency reduced.
I think there's too many, and they don't have trails. See how these ones have trails?
I'm lining him up.
Incoming missile.
Have bogey in my sights.
See, these drakes are really difficult to actually hit. They're very quick and nimble. Very difficult to hit them. There used to be a meta in the Freelancer PvP where people would use drakes because you could put stun pulses on them or something. You'd have your stun pulses to kill the shields, and then you'd have 2 catapults. And you would be able to kill the best ships in the game with just these drakes. And then there was an even more annoying meta where they would use Patriots, which was an even smaller ship and more nimble ship. There's a depot here. CG base. Oh,
Understood. Your request to dock
Golden
is granted.
chrysanthemum.
Proceed to dock 2.
Oh. Let's dock here. I'm probably good friends with the golden chrysanthemum. Probably. There's the blood dragons. And weirdly, the Liberty Police still like me. Oh, they don't like me that much. What weapons have you got? The sun cannon. That sounds good. This is a photon-based weapon which provides high refire rate, requiring enormous amounts of energy to deliver significant damage. Most effective against positron, weakest against graviton. And this never became a thing. The weaknesses, positron and graviton and stuff, that never became a thing. It's like barely noticeable. Very cool. I will buy it. I'll buy a sun cannon. I could buy 2. And then I've got all... Oh, that's level... Oh. Fucked up. Well, whatever, I'll buy it anyway. Right. Level 6 shield. That's fine. I could get another thruster now. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll get the advanced thruster. I think that's the best one, actually. Buy a few of these. Actually, they're so cheap.
Loaded into cargo.
Let's do it.
Repair complete.
That was expensive. And but I'm through the radiation now. I didn't even plan to come to this base, but that was good.
Go to
I love the text that comes up when you undock and stuff. There it is. There's a jump hole right there.
go to
Kyushu. Then from Kyushu, there was another jump hole to Tao, right? I have to check the map again.
dock.
And yeah, you can fast dock if you get really close and then press dock. You can even do it with space stations if you're clever about it, but it's actually quite difficult to pull off.
Buckle up, ladies. We're headed to the Hokkaido system.
I think it was somewhere over here, wasn't it? Let's see. Yep. Another really long. Oh, that's so long. That's 100k. Okay, I will go on the trade lane. That's way too far away.
Go to
There might be some wrecks on the way that we can get. Sometimes they have really special weapons. Like level 9 weapons, experimental weapons that have been left there. I love that, treasure hunting. Who is that? Golden chrysanthemum. The golden chrysanthemums are a terrorist organization seeking to overthrow the Kasari government and institute a matriarchy. What? Excuse me? Okay. I didn't expect that. Hagosha, a quasi-legal organization that ostensibly works to promote the welfare and prosperity of the Kasari people. The Blood Dragons are a terrorist organization supposedly descended from the royal guard of the Shogun Hideyoshi, deposed during a coup several centuries before, dedicated to the overthrow of the current Kasari government. Nice. There's 2 suns here. That's actually pretty common, apparently. In most solar systems, there's actually 2 suns.
dock. Objective reached.
Really interesting how there's a live... I mean, that's super advanced as well. Most games don't even do that. There's a live sort of mix to the music. Like the way it fades in and fades out, depending on the situation. So if you're in combat, the music will sort of mix automatically and get more intense or less intense. That's my alarm telling me I should probably stop. I will get to Cali base and then I will go. I'll stop. I'm really happy that I'm enjoying playing a game.
Warning. Sensor efficiency reduced.
You know, because for a long time there, I wasn't playing any games whatsoever. I was just obsessed with making games. I think it was kind of unhealthy. was here somewhere. Sometimes even the... Yeah, even like the debris field and asteroid fields have descriptions. A large field of fine particulate matter. Scanners work poorly at the best within the field, providing excellent concealment for Blood Dragon and Golden Crossman members to strike against the trade lane traffic.
Dock.
There's so much hidden lore in this game. It's really cool. That's how you tell a story, I think. If you don't want to directly tell a story. Transition is fairly common in space games.
Go to.
There it is, right there. Cali base. It probably is common, but I've never noticed it. It is probably a common thing, but I've never noticed it. It's one of those things. It's really cool, but you never actually notice it. Because it's so natural, I guess. That the... Yeah, interesting.
Dock.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 2.
Can't think of a single game that doesn't have it.
Yellow 0. Where are you heading? I'm a trader.
I'm not sure. I'd have to actually look and investigate that. Well, the fade in and fade out, of course. Yes. Fade in and fade out, but it's the mixing. It's the mixing that's interesting. You would need two players, of course. You sort of intensify, or probably need more than 2 players. Anyway, I thought I was going to get a stiletto here. So I was wrong. Dragoons. They won't sell this to me. I'm pretty sure Dragoons are pretty good. Pretty damn good. Anyway, I can work here and I can gain a reputation with the outcasts, and then once I am high enough, I have enough money, I can buy a saber and finish the game. Then there's ambience as well. That also gets mixed in. No mixer for the ambience though. Oh, it's just playing that to give me an example. Oh, I see. I see. I'm going to turn the dialogue up. That's always fun. Alright, I don't want to stop playing. But I'm going to. I have to do things. So, I appreciate anyone who lurked and played today. Thank you, Regathon and Overcane. I appreciate that, especially because I'm gaming. I'm not making games and stuff. It's always very kind. Yeah. I suppose I could try to raid somebody. Ah, nobody's online. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, maybe I'll be on tomorrow, maybe not. I'm not sure. Alright.